Jacob. So for my generation project video, I chose a very special person to me. It's my grandmother on my father's side. Her name is Francine Gaspard. So we talk a bit on the phone. I already knew a lot of things on her, but I still learn a lot because she has done so many things in her life. And so I chose her for several reasons. First, I would say that she has always been there for me. So I remember she was picking us from school, my sister and I, 2 or 3 times a week, I would say. So she was bringing some pastries and always one fruit because health is kind of important for her. And then we were doing homeworks together, and she was a bit strict about that because, again, it was also kind of important for her too. Then we were doing some board games, sometimes watching TV, but she wasn't a big fan of that. So yeah, and also I also chose her because she's so brave. She has a lot of courage. So everything started in a small village of Belgium called Aar. And she was part of a little family of four. And she started working pretty early in a hospital called Le Val d'Or. And at that time, being a nurse, you had to do everything. So, for example, at some point, she was working in the surgery department. So she was taking care of elderly people after the operation. And yeah, if, for example, the operation went bad and the patient was dead, she has to take them to the morgue, which is something that I think not a lot of people can do. And she never really complained about it. She didn't like it, but if she had to do it, she would do it. So again, very brave. She was also working at night. So from 2 a.m. to 10 a.m. She preferred that because she was then able during the day to take care of her children, because she was alone, unfortunately, for that. And she was basically doing two jobs at the same time, taking care of her children's education and being a nurse at night. So yeah, she really is an example for me, and she gave me a lot of pieces of advice. So, for example, when I hurt myself, she was always telling me that it doesn't matter if I cry or not; it won't change anything. Yeah, I should just think about something else, and I always felt better after that. And also, for example, when I did something I was not very proud of, and I had some regret, I would say, she was always telling me, what is done, you cannot do anything about it, so move on. And those pieces of advice, I really keep them very preciously because it's so important, and that's really why she's my example in life, and I'm very grateful to have her in my life. So I really want to thank her first. Also to thank you, Professor Jacob, because I was able to again speak with her for 1 hour and 30 minutes, I think, and it was again a pleasure.